Hello everyone, today we will learn how to add users to Zendesk from new Facebook lead ads lead. Here we will learn that how can you integrate Facebook and Zendesk in such a way that whenever a new lead is generated in your Facebook, a new user will be created in Zendesk. We will be doing this with the help of Pabbly Connect, where our trigger application is going to be Facebook and our action application will be Zendesk. Let us learn how to do it. So let us create an automation where you can create users in your Zendesk. Like you can see right here, a new user will be created from the form that we will be generating in our Facebook lead ads, and as a lead we will accept it in our Pabbly, and then that user will be created in Zendesk whenever that form is filled. So we will do this with the help of Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and on the right hand side I will sign in by clicking on this button. I will reach the login page and I will just click on sign in with Google, and then I will reach this page where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly to create automation. We are going to use Pabbly Connect to connect Facebook and Zendesk today. So click on access now and you will be taken to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you have to click on create workflow, this big blue button on the right side, and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create users in Zendesk from Facebook lead ads lead. So I'll click on create and then a blank workflow will be created for you. Here you can see two boxes. One has trigger written over it and the other has action. Our trigger for this workflow is going to be Facebook. Why? Because the form will be generated in Facebook, and that trigger, that whenever some person fills up that form, is going to be that trigger event. And our action will be Zendesk, because the action will be performed in Zendesk of creating a user. So we will choose the application as Facebook lead ads, and our trigger event is going to be new lead, and that to an instant. Now before you connect your Facebook accounts, make sure that you have created a form in your Facebook. So how are we going to do that? In your pages section in your Facebook account, you have to go to this Meta Business Suite, and from here you will choose all tools written over here in the left side panel. Click on all tools and you have to click on instant forms like I have over here, and then you have to use any form that you have created over here. I have created this form that is called registration form, and I'm going to use the same. You can have a look at the form, which is like this. And this is the end screen that will appear. So you can create such a form. The video with which you can learn how to create a form in your Facebook page, you can find it in the description of this video only. Then you have to choose this form in your Pabbly Connect. So let us connect our Facebook lead ad account with Pabbly Connect so that whenever a form is filled, the information is fetched by Pabbly instantly. Now since it's connected, and see, this is the page name and this is the form name. So you have to select your page name. First of all, have a look which page are you talking about, in which page this form has been created. You can understand that your form has been created in which page with the help of this icon. This is the form, and if you go to this, it will show that which is the page. It's ABC grocery store. So we will select that form from this list that is given to you, ABC grocery form. You can just type over here and then see, this is the page you're talking about. And then there might be many forms in your page, so you can choose the name of your form, like the grocery flyers and registration form. So we are going to use registration form. Click on save and send test request, but please read the important note given over here that after clicking the save and send test button, you will need to make a sample submission of your lead generation form by clicking on preview form, and you will reach that section from this tab that I have opened right here, that's called Meta for Developers. So when you go to Meta for Developers, go to my applications, then tools, and then you have to come down to lead ads RTO debug tool. Click on this. When you reach at this window, you have to find your page from here. So like it was ABC, so just ABC grocery store, choose your page, and then this is the form. Now before you click on create lead, remember that you have to go back over here in your Pabbly Connect workflow and click on save and send test request. Then go back to your lead ad testing tool and then preview form. This form will appear in front of you, so you have to fill in your details. So like the email address is this, and I have to enter my phone number. And then click on next and submit. And thanks, you are all set. You can click on view website if you want to view the website, whichever website you're filling the form for. When you go back to Pabbly Connect, you'll see that you have received a response. This was the email address you entered in the form, the name, the mobile number, and the other details in the HTML format also, and in the normal format as well. Now you will just save this part, and now we will move ahead to our action application, that is Zendesk. So type Zendesk in the choose app field and then select the event to create a user. You can see that you have various options of adding an action event, but we want to create a user using this information that we have received from the Facebook form. Click on connect so that the information that you will be getting from your previous step, that is your trigger application, should be transferred to the correct Zendesk account. Now when you click on add new connection, you have to fill in certain credentials about your account, your Zendesk account. So you have to enter the username. So I will enter the username of my account. You have to enter yours, the password, and then the subdomain. Now what is the subdomain? Subdomain is like this. If this is your Zendesk URL, then everything that comes after slash and before this dot is your subdomain. So we'll go to your Zendesk account like this, and here you will just type, when you put your cursor over here, you can see that all this part between the slash and the dot is your subdomain. So just come here and paste it over here. This is your subdomain. Click on save and then your accounts will be connected. See, it says connected now. Now you have to fill in the name, email address, detail notes, basically the details that are required to create a user. Okay, so what are you going to do? You have to enter the name. So click on name and then it will ask you to insert data from the previous step. You just cannot type your name inside here because every time a person fills up the form, the name is going to be static in that case. So what we will do, we will map this data. Now what is mapping? Mapping is using the information of the trigger or the previous application or previous step to fill in the details of the next or the action step. So they are providing you with this drop down menu where you can find the list of the responses. So this was our name. So you have mapped the name. Now similarly you will map the email address. Then in details if you want to fill something, or notes, and then phone number. So you can just map the phone number. These were the three basic details that we included. No tags, nothing. Just now you can see a role and you have to fill this. Because required is written over here, you have to fill in this field. Like notes and details did not have required written over here. So we just left this field open. Now role is end user, agent, admin. What is the role of that user? So you can decide it accordingly. If it is an agent that is going to fill the form over here that you have created, this registration form, so it will always be an agent only. Organization is Pabbly if you want to keep it that. Otherwise you can find something static to write over here. No other field is required to be filled. Just click on save and send test request and wait for the response from the action application. And see, the response is received over here. Now you can see this is the user ID that is created just now, the name, the email address of the user, and then the phone number. These were the basic details that were provided by us, and using those details, a new user in Zendesk has been created. So first of all, save your workflow. Then we'll go back to our Zendesk to check that has a new user created. So we'll just refresh this. And see, here you have the new user. The name is this. This is the email address, organization, the role we set to agent, and it was updated just now. If you open it, you can also find the phone number detail over here, like you can see on the left side panel, which means that our workflow has been created successfully. Let's do a quick recap of this workflow. By closing the windows, our trigger application was Facebook lead ads, and then the event was a new lead. Then we chose the correct page and the form that we have created in that specific page. We went to the Meta for Developers page where we found this part where we filled the form by clicking on preview form, and then this response was received over here. Further, when we saved this step, we went to our action application, that was Zendesk. The event was to create a user, connected the account using the subdomain, the username and the password. Then the name, email address, phone number and all these information was filled in correctly. And then again we clicked on save and send test request to receive this response. And when we checked in our Zendesk, a new user was created with the same name, email address and the phone number that we entered. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.